Settle in and get comfortable because we're about to witness a fantastic show. Kelly Slater, the 11-time world champion, out there in the lineup, taking on Owen Wright. A big crowd building down here at Kurama. The man who had 5 finishes in the top 5, a runner-up to a world title, and surfed against Kelly a bunch in his amazing career, Luke Egan. And we'll get to Luke in a moment, but right now we're seeing Owen on his first ride today. Luke, this is going to be a lot of fun. These guys, they've got some history.
Riding again today.
Let's see what Owen can do with this one. Picking this one off from really deep on the reef. Can't find a section to tee off on. Kelly Slater, meanwhile, left out the back. Luke mentioned it. Did some great surfing in the seeding round. He's found a beautiful barrel here. Gets the exit. Out onto that open face. Works his way through a nice carve and gets a clean finish on the inside. Slater, maybe one of the deeper barrels of the event so far. Read it beautifully. And when it's tubing, he always does.
He knows how to read it like no other. Look at that, right behind the section. Nice speed. Comes out to make sure that he does get a great turn done. Climbs up and hits that lip on the way down, and a nice little float. See him just grab. Actually, no grab. Just confident with the speed that his bottom turn gave him, just to get the maximum tube time he possibly could. And it's important to come out of the tube here and get a turn done at this size, Karamas, and that he does. Nice and tight in the pocket, heaps of torque on the last piece, and then comes around that lip halfway on the way down, but Kelly just hits it up.
Well, Owen now looking to find a reply. Kelly dropped a 6.33 on that first wave. Good start for the Australian here. A lanky, goofy footer. Just flows so nicely across the face of a wave. Great variety on the backhand, brings it right through to that.
Backhand turns done in the tight parts of the wave are a challenge, but smashes the first one and gets around. That was a beautiful second turn. I love how smooth Owen's approach is. Finishes it off with a couple more and gets himself right back in this heat.
A section and hits it. Kelly behind him, just chasing down the line, but Kelly knows that he's not going to generate a huge number there, so sets his sights on getting priority on the outside. Really getting some momentum with a third place finish down there at Bells Beach. We see Owen up at the moment, but Ryan, he's now going to face up with Felipe, and if you think back to Bells, Felipe's the guy that got him in the semi-finals. I think better than just about anyone that we've ever seen before.
Absolutely, as we see in the break, Kelly getting another wave, keeping busy. This one going out to sea a little bit, but it's giving him a little pocket to get a few turns done. I think this was under priority coming around the section. Has to climb the foam. Comes around, some nice open face. Opens up the shoulders, just gets a little bit flat. Hoping for an inside section. I just love the way he's looking right now. He's not getting too ahead of himself.
Now that you're standing back and sitting here with me watching it all unfold, always pulling the biggest crowd, Slater, isn't he?
Absolutely. He's been such a great ambassador for the sport as we see him keeping busy on the inside.
Having a look over his shoulder. Starting to build some speed now, loading up. Little float to get to this section. Nice big fin throw. Unbelievable, the flexibility. You know, Kelly in recent years has started to talk about just how injuries are taking their toll on his performance. But at the moment, he's looking pretty freed up, pretty alive on his boards.
Winding it back to 2013 with the performances he's putting on. Look at that, just weightless timing out of the lip and comes around and wants to get the tail in the air. Air reverse, comes down, fins grab there and just pull it back the other way. And right here, this is some conditioning right there. Never a slouch of a comeback, Owen Wright. You see Kelly's keeping super busy looking at this little insider.
So lining up something here to bank off. Has that transition speed float to get out onto this open face. Rips a big cutty. Nice little rebound. This wave not really cooperating, but Kelly taking his chances. And we talked a little bit about the head-to-head history between these two competitors. Kelly holding the edge over Owen 5-3, but last time they met was in the quarterfinal, in Tahiti, and Kelly dropped a 10 and a 9.8 on Owen in that battle. Here goes Slater now. Beautiful, smooth float to get out on this open face. There's that big trademark slash that Kelly has made famous.
Owen Wright with priority. This wave flying down the line. Kelly going over the roof to get a bit down. But look at the turn there, right in the pocket, and just absolutely hammers it. Maybe should have just finished it off with a nice clean float, but the money turn right here is amazing. Just all this speed is gathered from this float. Holds it up the top as much as he can, unweights, comes around, his eyes on it, and he sees this steep part of the wave and just opens up the shoulders.
Goodness, mate.
Right around. His elbow nearly hits him in the back of the head. He swings around that top half of his body. And to me, that was just absolutely amazing turn there. And just loving the look of Kelly Slater at the moment here.
That manoeuvre. As Owen takes off on the outside now, looking for some replies. Got a little sticky on that last move. He'll bail out. Looking forward to seeing the judges' perspective of that last ride for Kelly.
Oh, that one turn, so much torque on it. Awesome surfing.
It's a trophy, a statue of that manoeuvre over in Cocoa Beach, Florida. Minus the big spray.
717, we've seen Owen Wright pull out a heat win from this position before, and he's got priority.
I'll sell it. Kelly is working on the sell here at the moment. Owen looking down the line. Needs a 717. He's going to need something big. Goes to the air. Can't ride out of the air reverse. Who's out the back and eyeing off a wave to really put the nail in the coffin. Doesn't complete the alley-oop. 25 seconds to go, and that'll be enough. Slater, 47 years of age, getting the jump on Owen Wright.
Not only does the tide stop the big sets coming, but it actually does change the wave shape. It's a lot flatter and it's a lot quicker down the line, which makes it really hard to line up and take your time through manoeuvres.
Well, Kelly survives against Owen Wright. Great to have your company on Fox Sports. If you want to keep watching, stay tuned to worldsurfleague.com.